She was only 32 when it started. In the middle of the night, she woke up with her heart racing, her chest heavy and tight. The first thought was terrifying. Am I having a heart attack? Hours later in the emergency room, the tests came back normal. Her heart was strong, the doctor reassured her, but the pressure stayed. Some nights it appeared as she tried to sleep. Some days it struck in meetings, always the same weight, always the same fear. If you have felt this, you know the confusion. Chest tightness can feel identical to heart trouble, even when the heart is perfectly healthy. What you are experiencing is not weakness. It is not imagination. It is physiology. Your body's alarm system switched on. When anxiety takes over, the brain's alarm center fires signals to the nervous system. Adrenaline rises. Breathing shifts into short, shallow patterns. The chest muscles tighten as if preparing for battle. This is survival mode. The parasympathetic system that restores calm is dialed down. Every heartbeat and breath feels exaggerated. Doctors call this non-cardiac chest pain. It looks like a heart problem, but it is your nervous system on high alert. Knowing this changes everything. Yet understanding alone is not enough, because certain beliefs and habits quietly keep the cycle alive. One of them is the fear that it must always be the heart. Even after clear exams, many continue to worry, which keeps the chest tense. Another is the impulse to breathe harder and faster, hoping for relief. But this only lowers carbon dioxide, leaving you dizzy and even tighter. And a third is the instinct to push the sensation away. The more you try to ignore it, the more threatening it feels when it returns. These myths make the chest a battlefield. But once we see them for what they are, we can begin to replace them with practices that truly work. The first practice is HRV biofeedback, a way of training your nervous system through the rhythm of your heart. With a simple sensor, you can watch how each breath shifts your heart rate. Inhale for 4 or 5 seconds, exhale for 6, and watch the waves smooth out on the screen. This practice strengthens vagal tone, teaching your body to leave fight or flight and return to balance. Research shows it lowers anxiety and reduces chest tightness by restoring calm from the inside out. Not everyone has access to technology. That leads us to the second practice, slow breathing. It may seem too simple, yet it is one of the most powerful tools you have. Sit tall. Inhale gently through your nose for 4 to 5 seconds, then exhale for 6. Keep the breath low and quiet. Within minutes, the chemistry of your blood stabilizes, the vagus nerve engages, and the chest begins to soften. Practice this in a meeting, before sleep, or any time the pressure rises. For some, the fear comes not just from the sensation, but from what the sensation means. That brings us to the third practice, interoceptive exposure. Here you recreate the feeling on purpose in a safe way. Tense your chest muscles for 10 seconds, then release. Notice the warmth or stretch that follows. Say to yourself, "This is safe." Stay with it for half a minute before resting. By repeating this, you teach your brain that the sensation itself is not dangerous. Fear loses its grip and resilience grows. The fourth practice is mindfulness on interoception. Place one hand gently over your chest. Feel the warmth, the contact, the subtle movement as you breathe. Label the sensations with simple words like pressure, warmth, or movement. If worries arise, note them as thinking and return to the body. This quiet observation tells the brain the chest is no longer a threat. Safety builds one breath at a time. But what if you need something fast, in the middle of the day or night? That is where the 90-second vagal reset comes in. Place a hand on your chest and feel its warmth. Take 4 or 5 slow breaths, each exhale longer than the inhale. Press gently with your palm, as if offering support. Then lift your eyes and name 3 things you see in the room. Finally, rate your chest tightness. Even a small shift tells your nervous system it can move towards safety. 90 seconds, 1 reset, a signal to the body that the danger has passed. The truth is, tightness in the chest from anxiety is not betrayal. It is protection. Your body braced to keep you safe. And the same body that tightens can also learn to release. With every slow exhale, with every moment you meet the sensation instead of running, you are teaching your nervous system a new story. The chest that once felt like armor can become a doorway to calmer breath and softer strength. If this spoke to you, there is a next step. Anxiety shows up differently in each person. Sometimes in the chest, sometimes in the stomach, sometimes in the mind that cannot rest. To understand your own pattern, take my scientific quiz. In 3 minutes, you will discover your personal anxiety profile and the next step toward calm that fits you. Click the link in the pinned comment or in the description and take the quiz now.